What's good? What's good, chat? How we doing? Good afternoon. Let's get our charts up. Good afternoon. Happy Monday. Happy to be back here with you guys. What a day. We took some nice shorts. I took some shorts on my Lucid Flex accounts and some shorts on Apex, and we locked in another $8,000 payout request. So that'll be my second $8,000 payout in the month of May. So we're cooking, chat. It's going well. Going very well. Sebastian, what's good? Alfors, how we doing? Welcome back. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, ASFX boot camp. It was fucking awesome. Not gonna lie, really fun time. The boys were live this morning, right? So I bet they talked all about it. Did anybody give any good stories? What did Austin and Evan talk about some stories with the boot camp? I'd love to hear what they were saying. Nice to meet you in Tampa. You too, Barry. Yo, it was so cool meeting people that like you see your guys' names in chat. But a lot of you guys, I didn't know what you looked like. So people would come up to me, say what's up, and I'm just like, it was so interesting because you guys are like, yo, what up, Zach? And I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? What's your name again? It was cool. Kind of a weird feeling at first. Not like it's like weird, but just it was foreign to me for people who I've never met to just know me like that. But it was awesome, man. First time on Killzone, I always trade the mornings and got cooked today. Yeah, what happened? You were looking for longs? Well, I could go over why I took these shorts. I think this was a very technical setup, this short that we took. Extremely technical setup. Really happy with my performance on this. I could show you guys the P&L. So first we'll do Apex. Now, Apex, I actually already had an $8,000 payout locked in, but I needed to log one more trading day. So I just traded one micro on these accounts. And I was like, I'll still take I'm still going to take a valid trade because why not, right? But I'm not going to put crazy risk on because the accounts are already due for the payout. I literally just need to request it once the dashboard updates. And we still call it like 500 ticks. So we made about 200 times the 4 accounts. Again, this will be my 4th total payout request on these accounts, which is crazy. I've had them since February. So Apex has been paying us well so far this year, and I'm still on the same accounts since February, man. Same exact accounts. And then I'll log into Lucid. My Lucid Flex accounts are coming along. They're coming along. No payouts on these yet, but I'll show you. So 351 times the 5. Total account balance is at 51.3. So, I mean, I would ideally like to get these to 54,000 and then request 10K. But we'll see. Who knows? Who knows what happens? But that's where we're at. Those are my funded accounts. We're already green on the day. Am I willing to take another trade? I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure because we did sweep this sell side liquidity right here, right? So we just took out that hourly swing low. We're pushing back up, which is to be expected after sweeping an hourly, swing point of liquidity. Wouldn't be surprised if we push higher. Kind of a weird spot to be in. Now, I do think for the higher time frame, I think we can go lower this week. I have this 28,744 level mapped out, as well as some other levels on the higher time frame that I'd love to get into. So we could talk about some higher time frame analysis. And listen, if I see a trade, I'll take it. But I am up nicely on the day too. Damn, Josh. Okay, so you were up 3K. You were eligible for a 3K payout and lost most of it and then revenge traded. Brother. What happened, man? If you were eligible for the $3,000 payout, why did you even trade? It depends. It really depends where you're at. Like, do you take payouts on a consistent basis? Because if you do, then I understand wanting to keep trading and you're not going to go crazy, lock in a 3K payout if you think there's an opportunity. But if you've never taken a payout or you don't take payouts frequently, I'm of the school of thought, like, just always take your payout, man. Just request that money. So I'd love to know some context about where you're at. Good afternoon, ZARB. Angel, what up, brother? You wanted more. Well, sure, of course. But like, where are you at? Have you taken a payout before? Would have been my 3rd payout. Okay. When was your last payout? Was it not long ago or was it a long time ago? Are you net negative on your Account purchase to payout ratio, are you positive? These are the things, that I would find relevant. It's pretty bright in here. Maybe I should shut that blind. Chat, I cannot wait to move out of this apartment. I'm moving in 2.5 weeks. I can't wait. This apartment, our air conditioner is like really old. The one at least over here. We have an air conditioner in the other room, and that's working fine. But this other air conditioner we've had for a couple of years, and we just don't want to use it. And we're moving in 2 weeks, and our new apartment is going to have central air. So we don't want to buy another one. So I'm just kind of like toughing it out for the next 2 weeks with no AC in my office, which sucks. But I feel like it would be silly to buy an air conditioner for $400 for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's tough though, man. It depends where you're at in your trading journey. I mean, it's never fun to do that. I've done it before. Who was at the boot camp? You guys heard my story? I think Austin asked us about like some of our biggest L's. And I said one of my biggest L's was I was eligible for a $15,000 payout, and I needed like $30 to just get the profit target, and I ended up blowing the accounts. So I've been there. I understand. This was well over a year ago. This is when I was getting payouts, but I wasn't nearly as good of a trader as I am now. Like I was slightly net profitable, but still, I would say still really in the grinding phase. Not that I'm still grinding now, but you know what I mean? Like that's something I don't think I could ever do something like that ever again. And it was actually a big, it was like a canon event for me, because after that, I went on to have the best month I've ever had at the time. And a lot of things picked up after that. This would have been my third. Well, look who's back. What up, Lance? Good to see you, brother. Get a fan? I know, I got to get a fan. I'll probably do that. Victoria was good. Good afternoon. Thank you. Let me let's get some tunes on. So yeah, I'm not sure what I want to trade. I should probably just lock up Apex because I don't want to do what Josh did there. No offense. I got an $8,000 payout locked in, so I'm not going to touch my Apex accounts. That would be silly. These are done. So these ones we will just X out of there and not risk anything. Now Lucid, I'd happily take another trade on my Lucid accounts, but it's got to be a good trade. And like I said, with where we are from a technical perspective, I don't love anything necessarily. Maybe we can get a P&L check. Who's green? Who's red? Where are you guys at? What up, Zach? Yeah, I was there, and I was in the live stream you did with Luna in the happy hour. Nice, dude. That was funny. We did an IRL live stream for prop firm match. Where was it? Right here. An IRL stream. Jesus, bro. Chat. I'm 6'1", but I still look like a peon. I look like a pipsqueak next to the strong trader. Look at this guy. Look at that. Tanner's the man. I'm really glad I met him. He's a really good dude, guys. Tanner is a great dude. So is Lawrence, his business partner. Two really good guys. Zach Boyajian, Real Deal Futures. And I had never met any of these guys in person. Had an awesome time. All really like down to earth, just cool people, man. Okay, P&L check. Let's see. Lance is shorting Bitcoin right now. Interesting. Okay. Alex, little green. Avery up 1K today. Barry, green, long 1 ES at the moment. Okay. I don't hate the longs. I don't love them either. Green on a long in the morning. Damn, you made money on the longs. Nice. Your distant cousin? Wait, actually, or he looks like you? You're short 10 on Bitcoin. Wow. Bitcoin, bro. I don't know how you guys trade this. Are you trading it on the futures contract? I just cannot trade crypto like that, man. This makes no sense to me, this instrument. Red for today, longing into resistance earlier. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, man. So listen, everybody loves longing the market up at all-time highs, and it works and it works and it works until it does not work, right? Market can't go up forever. I don't know about the longs here. I feel like we could push down to this Asia session low first. But I will say there is a bullish SMT here, right? So ES is putting in a higher low right here. Well, NQ clearly made a lower low and swept that liquidity. So there is a bullish SMT, which is kind of helping that pop. But I do think we go lower overall. Maybe I should go over the higher time frame first. Do I still use volume profile? Of course, Aaron. Absolutely. I used it very clearly today. I could go, maybe we'll go over my trade first, and then I'll go over higher time frame. Because this setup was actually a very technical setup. So I think it paints a really good picture of like how I view price and how I execute. Let me see. Okay, so first off, why was I bearish up here? A couple of things. This actually, I do have to incorporate the higher time frame into the reason I was bearish on the lower time frames. So I guess we'll go over the higher time frame real quick. First off, let's go to the weekly. Number one, we finally got our bearish weekly candle to print right here. Now, it's just a doji. It's nothing significantly bearish, but it's something, all right? After having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green weeks in a row, we finally printed a red week right here, doji candle. Now, what did we do when we printed that candle? We created a weekly fair value gap. Here's your weekly fair value gap or your imbalance, right? So this imbalance is now going to become our draw on liquidity for the week. I think the market is going to draw into this gap. I still think that. I feel very strongly about that. Let's go to the daily. We also finally had a daily bearish engulfing candle where this candle closed beneath the most recent bullish daily candle. So we had a daily engulfing candle, right? That's number 2. Now, I want to short because I think before we make a new all-time high, I think it is much more likely that we draw into this larger weekly fair value gap and sweep this liquidity. Again, that's just the way I view price action. The market is always moving from one liquidity pool to another. That's just how I view price. That's the narrative I give everything. The market needs to come into liquidity to then continue whatever it wants to do. So I think before we make a new all-time high, I believe the market needs more juice. It needs more liquidity or fuel to take the market back up to a new all-time high, if that's even what it wants to do. So this weekly gap is my overall draw. Now, this is where I can incorporate volume profile here. Now, NQ at the pre-market was above its previous day's point of control, which if you guys know how I use it, longs above previous day's point of control, shorts below. But something I've been noticing recently is that ES, the volume profile is holding a lot more clean. Okay, so what I saw with ES here is that it was still below its previous day's point of control, even though NQ was above. So I have short thesis for the market to move all the way down to these lows. On top of that, we have Asia session low and London session low as a draw on liquidity, and these equal lows. Okay, we have a bunch of stacked lows here with no fair value gaps, meaning they are weak lows that the market can draw into. So our internal draw on liquidity is these session lows. ES is below its previous day's POC. And then it puts in a bearish SMT divergence. So right here, ES taps the POC, gets a really nice rejection. Then it comes back up and sweeps this high, stops out anyone who was short above here. What do we do when it comes up and takes this high though? If we look at NQ, at the same exact time, NQ had broken below its previous day's POC and now was retesting it. So we had a bearish SMT divergence, and now both indexes are below the previous day's POC, meaning short bias. I already talked about my targets. I had a clear target for London session low. So I got involved on the break and retest of the 15-minute IFVG. Look how well price is respecting the POC. Cannot close back above. That's the sign. So that's the trade. I mean, quick trade in this for about 15 minutes. We captured 600, a little over 600 ticks. Market went much lower, but that's fine. I take my money, I get out. And that's the trade. Let me know if anyone has questions on that. Oh my God. I hate when people beg for accounts. Go away. Someone on the YouTube stream is begging for an account. I just blocked them. Back testing and forward testing, is it important, and what do you recommend using, TradeZella or FX Replay? Listen, man, I'm the wrong guy to ask because I didn't do much back testing and forward testing, just was never my thing. What I will say is I do use a back testing platform called Edgeful. This has a lot of pre-back tested data on it for me, which is great for me because I don't have the time to sit there and back test. So there are a lot of really helpful reports that I look at every single day. That's the extent of what I do. I think there's nothing wrong with back testing. If you got the time for it, do it. And especially if you're in your first year or two of trading, you probably need to back test. It's not like I never back tested. I did it for years. I just don't do it anymore. It's not my thing. I'll drop the link to Edgeful though if you want to check that out too. They're relentless, dude. These giveaway beggars are so relentless, bro. It's insane. Beautiful higher time frame analysis takes experience to see that. Yeah, and it takes just a lot. It takes real knowledge of the concepts. So you need to have a good grasp on the concepts. But yeah, I mean, really clear for me. Really clear setup. Now, that being said, you guys remember 2 weeks ago, I was getting cooked, chat. I was trying to short the market. It was not selling off. I was getting cooked. So no one's perfect, right? The thing I'm proud about how I handled a couple weeks ago when the market was just ripping to new all-time highs every day is I didn't blow my accounts. I kept them alive. I traded small, and I just stayed alive until the market started printing better price action for me. But yeah, as far as where the market's going to go now, it's just tough because NQ swept this liquidity. We printed a bullish SMT divergence. If I had to guess, I think ES is still going to come for this low. If I had to guess, I'm thinking ES comes for this low today still. Yeah. We just have perfect equal lows down here. I just don't see why ES isn't going to take this first. It's kind of trying to hold this this IFVG right here. Excuse me. Yeah, NQ looks like it wants to go one more down. It's just so tough because we built up a bunch of liquidity here too. No James Bruce today, guys, because he's enjoying his trip with his family in the States. So shout out JB. Zach, I use a Forex prop account. I want to start trading NQ and I see price difference. Yeah, that's because you're trading the fake markets, bro. No offense, but it's the CFDs, but they're fake markets. So you're going to have different pricing. If you want to trade futures, you got to trade the NQ on the CME. Is this recorded and on YouTube later or only live? Yeah. This will be recorded on YouTube, but my membership is not live yet. My membership is going to start June 1st. I'm going to talk a lot more about that soon. Why you block me, Zach? I am not being bro. I ask one chance. Oh my God, these people are so annoying, dude. Chat, who else is in a trade? Who's in a long? Who's in a short? Let me know. I think we just push lower, personally. Holding low a day VWAP. Oh Lord, your words cut deeper than any blade, and thanks for your advice. It's just the truth, man. If you want to start trading the real markets, you got to move over to futures. I hate to be that guy, but the CFD days are numbered, man. Those firms are not going to last much longer. They're just not what you want to be trading. Just trust me on this. The CFD industry is cooked. You need to get into futures. Also, good opportunity actually is right now. Lucid is doing a 50% off promo, guys. 50% off on 2 accounts, even instant funded though. So it's a really damn good price right now. Lucid Flex accounts, 50K. It should actually be cheaper than 98, I think. Let me see. I think it should be cheaper. Like a Lucid 50K Flex. If you do code ZARB. $70. All in. One-time cost, no activation fee. $70 with code ZARB. Or you go to instant funded. Instant funded is even better. Let's see. This will show you a better discount. Like if you go 50K instant funded, they are like dirt cheap right now. Oh, they're not letting me buy a funded account because I have maximum allocation. But they're very cheap. They're going to be they're half off. It's a really good price. Yeah, the Lucid 50K Flex are $70. Left my ass up. He's back. I'm howling. Bro went and made another account and came back. That dude came back, dude. Jesus Christ. Jeff is short 5 micros from 29.15. Okay. I think short's better than long for sure. I'm a little sketched out getting short this low, but I do think you could just push down to that level. That's 28,740. It's really far down. It's pretty far down. The market's not showing any sign of recovery yet. This would be the next logical liquidity target. Do you think FTMO is also cooked? They recently bought Oanda. No. So I think FTMO is fine. The problem with the CFD industry is they're like pretty much the only reliable CFD firm. Maybe funding pips is somewhat reliable. But they're not, like, that's it. That's all you got. You don't have nearly as many options as you do in futures, and the scalability is nowhere near the same. So listen, I know James would have something to say about that. We love JB. I love James. But for me, yeah, you can trade FTMO. They're worth it. They're a good firm, but that's pretty much all you got. That's why I think futures is by far better.
ZARB in the building. Prop firm match live. NQ season. Let's go. Wake up early. Screens glow bright. ZARB on the charts. Yeah, he locked in right.
So yeah, I do think there's more trades to be had, but it's just, you know, it's hard to want to force it here.
Liquidity zones knows what's real. Market maker tricks he already knew. Why they get trapped? He just followed through. London session hot, New York get wild. He calm under pressure, never acting child. Patience on the trigger, sniper when he strike. One clean set up, then he go like nine. ZARB on the
Someone's calling me.
firm at stream, watch him go live. ICT vision, level so tight when he hits entry, it's a beautiful sight. ZARB on the NQ, steady no fear. Talking that game while the whole squad here. Win or lose, yeah, he keep it sincere. That's why the real ones all tune in here. Fair value gaps and all the blocks clean. He see the whole picture, not just one screen. Liquidity sweet, then reversal pop, pop. Everybody froze, but ZARB said stop. Risk management tight, yeah, he keep it exact. No gambler vibes, just facts on facts. Mindset heavy, discipline king. Every trade lesson got value he bring. Chat go crazy when he call that move. Yo, ZARB, how you know? Man, he stay smooth. Years in the grind, now the vision clear. Built from the losses, now the wins appear. ZARB on the NQ, taking that flight. Prop firm match stream, watch him go live. ICT vision, level so tight. When he hits entry, it's a beautiful sight.
Sorry about that, chat.
Steady no fear, talking that game while the whole squad here. Win or lose, yeah, he keep it sincere. That's why the real ones all tune in here.
Where is James? He's been in America for a week and already lazy and calling in. Yeah, I think he's not streaming the whole time. I think he's going to just do his thing while he's in America. Fair enough, bro. He's with the fam. You know, he texted me today, though. He wants to go to a Knicks game. He wants to go to game 2. Should we go, chat? He said tickets are $600, which honestly surprised me. I thought they'd be more because it's the finals. I think it's kind of worth it. $600 for Knicks tickets at MSG. Hell yeah, go. Yeah, I think I'm going to go, man. I just got to make sure I could get someone to help Sarah with the baby because it's at night, you know, on a weeknight. How long is the discount on Lucid? It's until July 2nd, but it's only 50% for your first 2 purchases. After that, the discount goes back down to 40%, which is still a really good deal. Here, I'll drop the link to Lucid here. All of my links are also in the description of the video, guys. Yeah, see, I just feel like we might chop around here, guys, for the hour. It's just tough because the main, like the easiest shorts are already done. This was any shorts down to this swing low was the low hanging fruit, right? Now that that's taken, it's lower probability conditions. Okay, so 50% and then it goes back to 30. Yeah, got you. Thank you for clarifying that. Yeah, no, I know. That's the thing. He can't just go to MS. Yeah, we got to go. We got to go. James has got to see Madison Square Garden. How do you trade this chop? Seems like the market is indecisive. Semis waiting for NVIDIA. China, H2 disconnection, not good for NVIDIA. Thank God for trade evade manual lockout. So, Dale, all of the stuff you just said about like fundamentals of the market mean absolutely nothing to me. I just trade technicals, man. I could care less about any of that stuff. But I don't really see this as chop, bro. This is a nice, clean move lower today to a clear draw in liquidity. The market is just not going up vertically without any pullback anymore. People got a little too comfy with that. That's, you guys, come on. I've been talking about this so long for the last couple of weeks with the market having this crazy one-directional move. What did I say? Remember, people get so excited about this, and then they start to think, I'm not saying this is you, but I'm just saying in general, people get excited when the market is ripping one directional like this. And all they want to do is long, and it's so easy for them. And I get it. But you guys got to remember, let's measure this out. The previous all-time high to the swing low before we had this most recent run. This took 154 days to happen, right? What is this? This is a ranging market, slowly grinding down. That's what we had going on. And this happened for 154 days before we had this new bullish price leg. How long did this bullish price leg last? 42 days. Okay, 30 trading days. So I always say this. You know what the market is doing 80% of the time? It's doing this. It's in a daily consolidation, ranging on the higher time frame with some type of higher time frame directional bias, but there's a lot of ebb and flow back and forth. I would rather be able to trade this any day of the week, man, because it happens most of the time. This is what the market is usually doing. All right. Even here, when you were grinding up, there's a lot of back and forth on its way up here as well. Okay. Then you have some really clean one directional price movement with minimal pullbacks. Then it goes back to that ebb and flow of a market that's really ranging on the higher time frame. I'd rather be able to trade this any day than this. Okay, especially as a day trader. Now, maybe as a swing trader, you obviously don't want to be able to trade this. It's not really possible. You want to be able to trade this as a swing trader. But we're day traders. I need to come in, make money every day. So I want the market to have an ebb and flow. And so I don't see it as chop. I see this as high probability conditions. And I see this as tougher price action for me. Because I'm always expecting the market to do this. Because this is what it does 80% of the time, roughly. So when it does this, I always know it's going to be short-lived, okay? It's going to top out, it's going to run out of steam, and then it's going to go back into a daily consolidation. Especially right now, it's about to hit summer, right? The market tends to be slower in the summer months. We tend to consolidate, slow down, it's lower volume. That's when I do best. I do best when the market is in a daily consolidation, but still moving directionally on the higher time frame. So that would be my take on that. I trade these conditions much better because I expect the market to come down, fill imbalances, sweep liquidity, and then continue in an overall direction. And yeah, so this is my target. I think 28,750s is a very clear target for this week. And again, that's this unmitigated weekly imbalance right here. We're going to come down and fill some of this imbalance. So that's what I want to position myself for. Yeah, the code is ZARB, guys. ZARB. Hey, man, just listened to your interview the other day with Austin. Are you live every day? This just came up in my suggested. Yeah, Ryan, so I am live every day. First, I'm live on Prop Firm Match TV. I'll drop the link there. I'm live from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. every single day here. So I would check this out Monday through Friday. And then I'm here on my YouTube and on ASFX TV 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 1 to 2 p.m. So let me drop the link to ASFX TV, guys, because you can get a month completely for free and you have access to everybody else too. So you'll be able to watch Austin stream, James Bruce, Evan, Randy, the whole crew. I'm going to drop the link for you real quick. There you go. But yeah, guys, I think we go lower. I still think we go lower. That's my draw on liquidity for the week is down here, 28,750. I think that's a low-hanging fruit, clear draw on liquidity for sure.
ZARB in the building. Prop Firm Match live. NQ season. Let's go. Wake up early.
It's really, I mean, look at this. Guys, PM session really has been like untradeable the last couple of months. It's been so bad. For everyone that comes in and watches Killzone every day, you guys are troopers. Not to make it, I don't mean to like not sell Killzone, but the market just does not move lately. It's been really tough. It just tops out. It does whatever it does at 9:30. From like 9:30 to 11, you have some pretty nice price action, some nice volatility, and then the market just completely dries up. And it wasn't always like that. Like PM session used to be really clean, and I'm sure it's going to clean up again and the volatility will come back. But the last couple of months, it's been brutal. Dude, I would love that. I've learned the VWAP wave and a lot of Brian Shannon's, but still need some mentoring. Thank you. VWAP is like the only truth in the market I've been able to find. Yeah, VWAP is great. I think if you compare it with fair value gaps and liquidity, you got a really nice trading model. Speaking of mentoring, I am dropping my mentorship very, very soon in June. I'm planning to launch it June, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be cool. I'm excited for it. I don't use VWAP. I use volume profile with fair value gaps and liquidity, but really I just feel like pairing something extra with fair value gaps and liquidity is the sweet spot. So whether that's VWAP or whether that's volume profile like me, or maybe it's bookmap, I feel like using one other confluence with fair value gaps and liquidity is just, it's a really good system. Oh yeah, what, do you guys want my personal YouTube channel? Yeah, I can drop that too. I got you. My personal channel's right here. I'm just dropping all my links. I don't mean to. People are asking about it. Or let me also just drop my Discord link. Just dropping everything. I feel like such a spammer. But I'm being asked, so. Okay, let's change this music. No problem, bro. No problem. What up, AJ? What's the best way to scale in prop firms? The best way to scale in prop firms is to do it slowly and efficiently. So if you're brand new, you do not need to trade 5 accounts. Trade 1 account, trade 2 accounts maximum, copy trade them. Do not try to scale into any more accounts until you've secured payouts and you could use those payouts on new accounts. That way you're always playing with house money. That's number 1. Number 2, don't over leverage yourself too quickly. 3 accounts is plenty. 5 accounts is plenty. You can have 5-figure months from trading 3 to 5 accounts consistently. You really can do that. You don't need to be the guy trading 20 accounts. Look at me. I've done multiple months now where I've done 30K plus. It's been significant. It's not like an anomaly. I do it very frequently now. And I usually am trading anywhere from 7 to 10 to 15 accounts maximum. I've never traded more than 15 accounts at a time. Now that is a lot. It took me a while to scale up to that, but compare that to some of these other guys that are trading 30 accounts, 40 accounts. It's still relatively small, and you can have multiple 5-figure months consistently with that amount of accounts. Your Asia session video was gold, man. My main question, I thought props will let you do negative R. No, almost every prop will let you do negative R. I've never had an issue. I've traded with Apex, Lucid, Tradeify, Top Step, my funded futures. I've never had an issue about negative risk reward. This 5-minute gap's holding us right now. I think we could pop higher, honestly. Not like make a new high a day or anything, but I think we could pop higher internally. Maybe take out some of this liquidity up here. They also blow up 30 accounts at once. 100%, man. And you know what? I've noticed when I try to scale up past like 15, I start getting a little freaked out and I blow accounts. So it's not worth it for me, especially because I risk sync. I don't copy trade all 15 accounts at once. I usually copy in batches of 5. So I don't need to have like 6 batches of accounts. 3 batches is perfect. It's more than enough. Zach, any clue on pricing for your mentorship? Rough estimate or range is okay. You can't get specific. Yeah. I've been trying not to get too specific, but I want it to be affordable. I'm thinking I have an idea, but like it's going to be a range. I think I might do a scale, but it's going to be a range of like 99 to 199 maximum. I might not even do 199. I'm still thinking about it. But 99 is going to be like a pretty good sweet spot around there, I think, a month. And I plan on doing a bunch of stuff like, you know, group calls, coaching, stuff like that. Like, it's not going to be one-on-one. It's not going to be like me and one other person and we do hourly or 2-hour calls. It's going to be like group. We all come together as a group, community, a few times a week. We talk, we go over technicals, we go over people's trades, stuff like that. It's affordable. It's good. Yeah. I want it to be affordable. That's key. Do you use Trade Syncer? No, man. I mean, I used it for a couple months, like a year and a half, 2 years ago. And it was cool. Like, it worked. It works. But this is, again, I don't like to copy trade between different firms. It's just, I don't know. It's just not my style. If I have Apex accounts, I copy those. I have Lucid accounts, I copy those. I have Tradeify accounts, I copy those, but I don't copy them together. I prefer to split them up in baskets. So in that situation, like for example, if I go back to the P&L, let me just go here because I posted it here. Like, here's my P&L for the day. First trade I took was on Lucid. It was a short around here. Made my 351 times 5. Those accounts are done. I'm not touching them now. Over. Then go to Apex. I made my $200 on my 4 accounts. 2 separate trades. Now, what I like about this is that, let's say I made money on my Lucid accounts. Cool. I'm done with those. Let's say I moved over to Apex and I took a loss. Well, now I didn't give back the profit I made on my Lucid accounts. So I can be green on some accounts, red on others. And that is a major edge for me. And I think it's an edge that you only have with prop firms. You don't have the luxury of doing something like that on a personal cash account. Prop firms already try to just chip away at a trader's edge, right? That's like what they do. That's what the consistency rules are for. That's what the profit targets are for, the minimum trading days. This is to chip away at your edge, okay? And I'm not being controversial saying that. It's the truth. So we as traders using prop firms need to find other ways to find edge in the space. And this is a way that we can have edge. We can be red on some accounts, green on others, and still collecting payouts. But yeah, Trade Syncer, it's a little bit laggy, but it works. And we'll get the job done if that's the route you want to go, where you trade multiple accounts and copy all of them. Oh, man. Damn, this hour is flying by. It's 1:46. Man, I keep going back and forth on whether I think it. I don't know, man. I think it's crazy to want to long this, honestly. I think you're probably better off trying to short this thing. I feel like it should push lower, man. Yeah, just make another low. Come on, NQ. Chop Fest. Hate to short down here. Yeah, but I know, dude, but I also don't want to long down here. There's really not a lot of displacements here. This looks like this isn't a very convincing move down, or move up, excuse me. I don't really trade patterns, but it does look like an ugly inverse head and shoulders on the 15-minute. Yeah, I don't use head and shoulders like that. But I see what you mean. I do see it. This is your shoulder one, like this. Shoulder one, the head, shoulder two. It's funny, like it's a head and shoulders, but I just see that as a market structure shift. You know what I mean? It's just a market structure shift to me. Imagine this thing just rips up. This is not anything. You guys, you just don't want to be involved in this. I promise you that much. You do not want to be involved in this market here. I mean, you're inside this 5-minute gap, right? It's trying to hold up, but it just doesn't look very convincing. It would be pretty soon that long would break out if it's going to play out. I agree. That's exactly what I'm thinking. It's a time component. Like, I think you're just going to push lower and you're going to stomp out all these people trying to get long down here. A pop up first and short would be ideal. Do you live stream the AMP session first day? And I saw the other guys on ASFX TV today, or do you guys swap days? So those, yeah. So Evan and Austin and Randy are live in the morning every single day on ASFX TV. I stream on PFM TV, Prop for Match TV, in the mornings, which is a different thing. And I always say, it's not like we're competing. It's like you could flip through both of these. You know what I mean? But I'm live here from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. every day on Prop for Match. Head and Shoulders is a shampoo. Consolidation just inside initial balance usually breaks hard one way. Have we broken the IB? We definitely have, right? Where's the IB? Yeah, we already broke IB hard. So let's look at some fib extensions of the IB. Came down to the -1, so this is done one full standard deviation and stopped there. It might just slow down here. Usually once the market does one full standard deviation of the original initial balance, the market slows down, which it's literally doing here. This was my trade 1 to 3. All right, let's take a look, Avery. One minute bearish fair value gap respected. 1 minute bullish IFVG taken. Nice. Nice trade, bro. Very nice trade. Clean move. Instant profit. Love that. Why was your target there? What was the draw on liquidity there? That'd be the one thing I ask. Did you have a draw on liquidity? You're talking 1 hour IB. Yeah, this is the 1 hour initial balance right here, brother. 9:30 to 10:30. We broke it a long time ago. We broke it at literally right at 10:30. I caught a nice 1 minute IFEG, caught 10 points and price reversed. All right, but you caught your money. That's all that matters, bro. Let's go. Equal highs 2. I don't know why it doesn't show that. Love the trade, though. Nice, Avery. Let's go. You were targeting London low. Perfect. Solid, man. How much percent do you risk on a 50K? So I always tell people, because I risk pretty dynamically. Like, I don't use the same exact risk every time, but if you're asking me this question, I think a good rule of thumb is to risk 1/10 of your overall drawdown. So if you're trading a 50K account, risk $200 per trade. That gives you 10 bullets in the chamber, right? The only way you blow that account is if you lose 10 trades in a row, which is going to be very hard. Did you drop a link for Prop for a Match TV? Yeah, just literally. Yeah, I'll drop the link. It's right here. Would you recommend Traders Sync more than Traders Post? I've never used Traders Post, so I can't speak on it. I've used Traders Sync and it works. So that's about the most I could say. Never used Traders Post. I have spoken with those guys. I think I did an interview with them over the summer last year. They're good dudes, but I've never used their product, so I can't say my opinion on it, you know? All right, we got like 5 minutes left. Maybe we'll just call it here, chat. Does anybody have any questions for me before I go? It's only Monday, so we got two more PM streams this week, Wednesday and Friday. So I'm sure we'll find some trades. But I'll probably head out unless anyone has a question. What song is this? Yo, so this is people in my Discord, they make AI music for me. So this is people like prompting an AI bot to make rap music, and it's about trading and me and streaming. It's hilarious. So there is actually wait, my forgot. My mod actually put all the songs in a playlist now. If you go to my Discord in the Liquidity Lab, where is it? Music room. Here it is. He put all the songs here. So anybody that wants some of these songs, just go to I'll drop my link one last time to the Discord. Go to the music room and you can get all of these songs. How about the latency when you're closing a trade on TradeSeeker? Yeah, there's going to be like a half a second, millisecond latency. It's just because it's moving to like 3 different, it needs to like send that signal over to multiple different firms and multiple different accounts. So the more accounts you trade, it's going to move a little bit slower. But listen, people use it and they do well using it. So I don't think it's going to be, it doesn't affect you too much, but it is there. There's going to be a latency for sure. And you're always subject to like small glitches. Things can happen. And that's part of the risk you take using something like that. Is the trade-off worth it for you to scale using multiple accounts? I just use the copier that's built into TradeAvate. It's literally more than enough for me, bro. Like I said, I just copy directly through TradeAvate from firm to firm, and it does the job it needs. So, yeah, no problem. All right, guys, I guess we're going to bounce. I will see you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. as always. I dropped my Discord link right above. Just check it out. But, yeah, guys, have a good rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace and love, gang. Later.